The sound is rolling.
All right.
Alrighty. All right, to me.
JM Studios, episode 36 of Ntatao. Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys look so weird bending over here, like just coming into frame. But anyway, it's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King, and welcome to it. It is Put Me On Switch. Make sure you like, subscribe, and give us a follow on Instagram at Put Me On Switch. And also, you can actually listen to this live recording on Podbean, the Podbean app, and that'll be under putmeonswitch.podbean.com. And of course, your boy, the Mixtape King. If you don't know, now you know, suckers. And we're going to one of my favorite places, I would say, in South Africa. I did a couple of road trips out there, met some dope artists. And yeah, man, we're going to the kingdom of the Basotho. We got none other than Ntatao in the building, representing Lesotho in the building. Like, yo, what up?
Ah, man, I'm good. And yourself?
You nice?
I'm nice. Man.
Easy,
I'm
man.
Nice, I'm nice,
Yo,
I'm
man.
nice, I'm
So,
nice, brother.
I called you on the show because you caught me with your raps.
Huh?
They're dope. Yeah, they're
Thank
dope.
You. Thank you.
Even though you describe them as ballsy raps. Why? Why is that? Because you're not just a rapper. You're an actor. You're also a comedian. So you better make this shit funny as fuck.
Yeah, we can make it funny. We can make it
I
funny.
hope so.
But like,
let's hear it. Ntatao, tell us about your ballsy raps.
I think the whole ballsy raps thing comes from the fact that I act and I do comedy.
Right.
And in those places, let's say, when you act, you're given a script. Right?
I feel you. Yeah.
When you make jokes, yes, I'm making shit that I like or like jokes that I like, but I'm a comedy to a lot of people as well.
Okay.
So with the raps, it's purely me.
Okay.
So I'm being very honest in almost every regard, and that's how
So
they
tell us
become
a joke.
ballsy. A joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke. You're a comedian.
Alright. So,
I hope he's not gonna tell us like what came first, the chicken or the egg.
you don't hear that type? You want to hear like a... So
Yeah,
I got
let's-
two close friends, right?
Okay.
And they're part of the LGBT community.
Yo.
Nah?
Please note that do not take any offense of what this man says. I'm not liable for this man.
No problem.
And hope we don't get flagged because we're discriminating and we're not here to discriminate. Please, this is our own views and opinions. And that's just a disclaimer because I don't want nobody becoming my ass
I get
because
you.
we got this up and coming rapper making his debut on the show. And all right, let's get it.
Alright, so I'm still developing the joke, right?
Oh gosh.
No, listen, no. Let me
It's
tell
still
you.
in the progress. Okay.
So, my closest friends are part of the LGBT community, right?
Right.
And we've been homies for 14 years, bro. And I got so disappointed in them because for 14 years, you're telling me you never made one move on me, bro? Am I that ugly?
Was that the joke?
Yeah, that's a joke.
Okay, let's clap for him because
You don't get it.
I get it. I get it.
It's a pause joke.
I know it's a pause
And
joke.
that's the vibe we are.
Right. Okay. So there we go, guys. If you think that was funny, make sure you like and subscribe. Give us a comment below and rate the guy out of 5 roaches. How about that?
I bet.
Right, out of 5 roaches. That's gonna be our new thing right now. Also for the freestyles, gonna be rating our guys with 5 roaches. Because I just saw the emoji on my phone. I saw it when we did Paul Boy's
roach.
thing. Yeah, roach.
A roach emoji.
Yeah, roach emoji.
Damn, man, let's go.
Yeah, that's what's up, right? All right. So who's in Ntatao?
That was a young man from Lesotho,
Yeah.
Maseru. I'm a theatre student.
Okay.
I study
Okay, that
Wits.
would explain. Okay. Are you studying in Joburg?
Yeah, I'm studying Wits right now.
Okay, dope.
So that's been me, basically. That's how I got to Johannesburg.
Right.
I started rapping around about 2019, put out some SoundCloud records a bit, and then I only really took it seriously around about last year.
When you say take it seriously, what does that mean? Does it mean like you're investing in your art? Are you you're putting more money behind it? What does that mean?
It's more consistency and the seriousness I'm taking it.
Okay.
Like from May 2021 to now, I've dropped about 51 songs.
Okay, that's pretty serious. That's serious. Yo, let's give you some claps for that shit. Okay.
And like,
Some
bruh,
good shit, right?
it works, yeah.
Right, because I mean, like, we're gonna get into one music video that you dropped early on this year.
no
We're gonna
problem.
speak about it, and I think it's just like how would you describe your rap style? Because we almost don't hear this anymore, but it is around.
Yeah. I'm a product of boom bap shit, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I wanted to
I'm a-
say. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a Joey
yeah.
baby. I'm a Mick Jenkins baby, and all
I
of that.
feel you. Right,
And I'm just trying to make it like relevant in 2022.
right. You fuck with Conway?
Conway, yeah, big time. Ooh, you know Stove God Cooks?
Nah.
Aye, must listen to Stove God.
Stove God.
Stove God Cooks.
Stove God.
He's part of that whole Griselda group and
Okay.
those guys.
And have you heard the other homies? I think it's Contra Costa.
Contra Costa.
or Costa Contra, one of the
Okay.
two. Yeah, it's like these four guys, and they just on this like
Oh
mad.
yes, they're
got
like
a
four
podcast.
guys and they sit on a they sit on a podcast table.
Yeah.
Yes, those
Yeah.
guys are dope.
Those guys are
Those
wild.
guys are crazy.
Those guys are real.
Yeah,
They're the real
yeah,
deal.
I like that. I like that.
They're the real deal. And I mean, like, when you speak about like old school, boom bap raps,
Yeah,
those guys come to mind, and they're making it relevant right now because they're killing the numbers. They got like
Killing
6
it.
million hits on their shit
On like the music videos and all.
on the YouTube videos. Yeah. And I mean, like, that's what, got me inspired, is to articulate and make stories. I mean, and I heard in like this in your music, like, you got that old school sound, different flavors. I mean, even the way it's shot, it's like it's shot on in Lesotho. When you go to Lesotho, you understand, like, there's nothing scenic about it. Everything is scenic about it because it's like, it's a total farm. The whole damn country is farm.
Like mountainous and
Yeah, that's all they brag about. They're like Cape Town. We got a mountain. They got mountains and a lot of horses, right? So I know because I've been out there. Shout out to Uncle Crack and shout out to Max as well.
Shout out, homies, shout out.
Yeah, man, and also shout out to Hoopy, man. I mean, Hoopy, Hoopy,
Crazy, man.
Hoopy, save Hoopy. Homie,
Crazy, bro.
he's got a mixtape. I'm gonna shout at him. I'm gonna call him up every time any Basuto homie steps up in
Crazy, bro.
studio with us, and he's making some big waves right now. He gave me a tape. He doesn't want to answer his calls. Maybe he's just studying. It could be his last year in matric. I don't know. But yeah, man. I mean, what inspired you to go the boom bap rap as opposed to the trap vibe that we
think-
have right now?
It's just what I really like. you
Yeah.
know? It's not like I don't enjoy trap music, but
Yeah.
I'm really into an like a genuine hip hop sound.
Okay.
Like a boom boom really gets me going.
Right, and I mean, like, where did it come from? Did it come from like a Eminem style, old school Busta Rhymes style, Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah. Like I think I have a whole lineage in terms of rap.
Okay.
Like, you could start from Tribe
I mean,
Called Quest.
you're
and
only like 22 years old, so I don't think you have a lineage. I mean, like,
I think the way I rap comes from a whole lineage. Of
right.
rappers,
So what?
you know?
Okay. So what were you listening to first? Let's start there.
What got me into rap?
Yeah.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Dead
All
ass.
right. Cool. Yo. R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
R.I.P. to the man.
Did you get to see him when he was in the country?
Nah. I was still a lighty.
You're still a lighty. That's a joke. You'll give me some claps for that. You know what I mean? Okay. Cool.
Way better than mine.
All right, so and I mean, like, Masero. Let's speak about Lesotho, and I mean, I've spoken about this with Uncle Crack, and it's dope that you guys are pushing a movement in such a small space. But I mean, the support is unbelievable. Like, the corporates get behind you like a lot.
Yeah. If you
they-
have your stuff in order, the corporates can really get behind you.
Yeah, Econet and Vodacom that used to be
Maluti
there.
and all that,
Maluti,
yeah.
yo, try that Maluti beer out there. They get behind you guys a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, the community is kind of small, but I mean, you guys get excited when, obviously when the Joe Burgers come through, or like favorite artists come through, and
Mm-hmm.
then shout out to Hobbs from Cuban Links. That's my spot up there. That's my turn up spot.
Yeah,
I was like,
dangerous that place.
that place is the one. Trust me. And I mean, like, for you to migrate from coming from obviously, you're studying out here.
Yeah.
You're studying at AFDA?
At Wits.
Oh, at Wits, yeah, you said. You're studying out here, and of course, you're trying to find your field. What is your strategy out here?
From the beginning, my strategy has always been about diversifying my craft.
Right.
So I'm a theater practitioner, first and
Okay.
foremost. And
A
that's
theater practitioner.
yes, sir.
Okay.
That's what I do like on a daily. you know?
Right,
So whether
right.
it's acting, whether we're directing something or building
Right.
pieces, that's my job. If I were to get hired in that,
Right.
that would be my staple job.
Wow. Okay.
And then when I came to Johannesburg, I was studying that. So that would be my job, going to school.
Yeah.
And then every night, I do my comedy stuff, right?
Where would you do your comedy stuff? Like a novel?
Melville,
Right.
Bram. There used to be a spot in Maboneng called Velvet Lounge. That's where I really started off.
Velvet Lounge. I think there's Velvet Lounge out in Greenside. Road.
Greenside.
Yeah. That's where Trusted hosts her stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
But there was one in Maboneng, like with the
Okay.
black and yellow vibe going on.
Nah, I can't remember.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's where I started my whole comedy lane. So I'd
Okay.
go to school first, and that would be my 9 to 5.
Are you raps comic?
No, not really. Sometimes. Like, in my
Eminem,
ad-libs,
like Eminem comic, or like Busta Rhymes comic?
Busta Rhymes comic.
Like Busta Rhymes comic.
You hear it in the ad-libs that the joke will come.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I mean, because sometimes you've got to take this. I mean, in the beginning, hip hop, like especially like when you're in ciphers, it is comic. Can you agree? Like especially on the dissing side.
Yes.
Like when you're in a rap battle, have you entered rap battles?
I started when I was a light, yeah. Like very, very
You're still
young.
a lighty.
Yes.
Okay. You're making it sound like I'm like you way older than me. But anyway.
But I mean, it's a significant. If it's like 5 years ago, that's when I would battle rap.
Okay, fine. Let's leave it. Let's not say you're a lighty because you're still a lighty.
Bet.
Okay. So, and no disrespect. I think it's like when if you come to shoot your shot, we also have like ciphers.
Yeah.
And I mean that's like where the comic comes in, where you really like you're there to first of all articulate your style and to diss somebody in a humorous way.
Mm-hmm.
That was always the rap battle thing. And then people just take it way too seriously. So I mean, like, are your raps based on that?
Not really.
Not,
to be
but like
honest
you
with
said, more Busta Rhymes kind of vibes.
more Busta Rhymes kind of, and I'm
Right.
not. Yes, I would have certain comedic elements, as in
Yeah.
like a skit,
Okay.
or literally in my ad. Like, I have a song called Favorite Song.
Yeah.
My whole ad libs explain the verse, if that makes sense.
Do you know back on some of the old school albums, they used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And now today, it's not really that much. The skits are not really that funny
Man.
or that kind of humorous.
I'm a big project guy. Like, I think in
Okay.
a batch of songs.
Okay.
And in the songs, there's the intro, of course. There's the raps. There's the hooks, the bridges,
Right.
and there's like the skits or things that kind of connect the songs together.
Right.
So I take that whole thing holistically.
Okay. And then of course now you got the acting side, and you said that this is more like your main stream of income that you actually want to have.
Yes.
So the rapping, how does it all tie together? I know we all got to be like diverse. That we
Yeah.
got to got to diversify our incomes and stuff. But you'd rather choose acting over rapping. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, acting and rapping are at like the same level.
Okay.
And then there's comedy, and then I also DJ as well.
Oh shit, you DJ too?
Yeah.
What's your DJ name?
Ntatao still.
Right, so it's all Ntatao.
Benny Mosh was my comedy name.
Benny Mosh.
Yes.
Why?
That's my name.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So Ntatao versus Benny Mosh. I'd rather go with Benny Mosh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know you were trying to kill. I know your guys are very like patriotic. Trust me, I know.
I get you.
I'm surprised you didn't rock up here with like
With a blanket and...
You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Right? So, okay, so you've got this DJing thing going, you've got the comedy going, you've got the acting going. You've got any big roles?
Nah.
Gone for auditions?
Yeah, I'm always going for audition, bro.
Right? Okay, and I mean, what would you want? Okay, I know you all got to do the, what would be your idealistic role?
Have you watched Black Tax?
Nah.
Black Tax is like a sitcom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have. I think I know about it. Yeah.
It's like a new, freshest sitcom.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a big comedic actor.
Right.
So a lot of the roles that I like pitch for or like push my agent to get me are like a lot of comedic roles as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I think it could work out. And then DJ, what are you playing?
I'm playing hip hop, man. Like,
I don't know. You could be a hip hop
Throughout.
artist, but you might be playing piano because
I'm
that's where the
playing-
cash is at.
I'm playing hip hop throughout.
Okay, so since you're a DJ, right? Obviously, are you playing on a controller?
I can play on a controller, but I can play CDJ too.
Okay, fine. And I mean, like, are you playing now? So, what is it like now when you go into a set? I mean, so you're a DJ. I mean, Snoop Dogg does it too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're a DJ, you're a rapper, you're an actor, you're a comedian. So, why do you DJ?
To make money. 'Cause I love, okay, DJing is the first thing I started.
Right.
As a human being.
As a
That's
human
how
being,
got
I
into
thought
the
you'd have
arts.
at least taken a dump or some shit.
I mean, yeah. But I mean,
Right?
when I got into the arts,
Okay.
DJing started everything.
Right. And then from there on.
From there on, I studied theater, and that's how I got to Johannesburg.
Right. So DJing is number one.
DJing came number one.
Okay.
So as I grow older, now I'm like 17, come here, I start studying.
Right.
At night, I go DJ, I go do comedy sets because that keeps me up,
I
It keeps
get
me
you.
networking, I get around,
Right.
I'm making a bit of cash here and there.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm still writing raps. It's like
Okay.
2018.
Right.
Before I even think of going, I'm just writing, going to school, doing this whole circuit thing for about 2-3 years. And then 2020, Corona hits. Things
Right.
kind of slow down.
Okay.
So that's when I like restructure everything.
Okay.
We put rap now in the forefront. We start actually being more serious with the recordings. It's no more just us and the brews. It's now maybe I'm doing it alone and it's more controlled. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
To a point like end of 2020, I have a whole project done. Let's try to give it to the people.
Okay, and
then-
this project was called
Bodega Baby.
there we go, Bodega Baby, right? And and then also you had another projects you shoot here, which was that also
No, Bodega Baby was featured on projects you should hear.
by Slick on Life.
Yeah.
Okay, and that also made it to the 89th Hype Sessions.
That came this year though.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that in October 22.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yo, Hype Session or Hype Magazine has been around like, yo,
Yeah,
it's almost like Fantuka of vibes.
bro.
And it's like, I was there like when this magazine intercepted the hip hop industry. It's our first true hip hop magazine on like hard copy. Right?
Yeah.
And for you to be still doing this and on this is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm getting now, we're going to check out your music video called Dishes. We're going to speak about the title before we get into the music video.
Cool.
And then you will sort of understand like your style of music. You know what I mean? And I think, like having a Hype magazine still around, obviously don't do the hard copy, that it's not all online.
Yeah, it's more
Shout out.
digital.
By the way, I did win Best DJ in 2012, by the way. That was 10 years ago. Right? So, okay. So, I mean, like, it's crazy that they're still doing it. And I mean, is there still a big response from people seeing you on Hype magazine?
Yeah, a lot of like my grootmans, my older siblings actually,
Okay.
and my OGs were like, "What? You actually make the jump to that?" Because to them, Hype magazine is still Hype magazine. The
Right.
thing that told them that Drake and Lil Wayne are coming in 2011. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So they were very proud of the the milestone.
Okay.
But towards my generation, they don't really get it. Some do, some understand the sentiment, but you have to keep it pushing. You know?
I think, that's one of the things that new age rappers don't want to do, and that's the marketing and PR. And I mean, like, that's one of those things that still apply. Like, if you still make it on Hype magazine, it's kind of cool. For you as an up and coming rapper, it's like, yo, I've made an achievement. I've actually appeared, because that was one of our milestones too.
Yeah.
Is to get into that magazine, get on the magazine, but now hard copy, and I've got those copies at home.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I mean, obviously they stopped printing because it's just cheaper to do it online, and we're in a digital age. But that is one of the things. And I mean, like, is that the only apart from Slicker, and like, shout out to Slicker, that's the other digital outsource that we have right now.
Yeah.
And then we have things like this, like podcasts and so forth.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you doing to get your name out there?
I'm literally doing my comedy shows
As a rapper or as a comedian?
as a comedian.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, because now
But
you're coming now as this jack of all trades.
yes.
Right? That's basically what it is. And I'm not going to say master of none, because I think that if you can make all of them work, then you're a student of becoming a master.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, and that's why I ask you, which one is the priority, as opposed to you just saying, no, I'm an artist. And it's like, okay, cool. So which one do we actually like figure out?
Really focus- yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, The Rock went from being a wrestler to being like,
The whole movie star.
whole movie star,
Yeah.
tequila connoisseur, and so on and so on and so on. And now, obviously clothing label owner, and that is it's important to know where you are, because one is to run the forefront of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So that's what I'm asking, like, obviously coming on the show as an artist, as a rapper, and, we need to figure out, where's this thing, where's the line?
The line between everything.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, it's more like a melting pot with all of this stuff.
That sounds like a disaster, bro.
Really.
Yeah.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, because
How I frame it, right?
Mhm.
Priorities have always shifted for me.
Okay.
In certain moments I need certain things, and in certain moments I need other things.
I get you.
So when I was a lot younger, when I did not have a confidence to really, get the music out there,
Mm-hmm.
the jokes were getting me out there. Now that I can slow down with the jokes, I can get the music to get me out there, And all holistically, it's still about like me, the person I am.
Listen, you are, yeah.
And as soon as, if I get like a good show, like a good gig, like a good acting role,
Yeah.
that amplifies every other thing I do. If I get a good hit, that amplifies almost everything I do.
Yeah.
If I hit a good DJ set and it goes viral or takes off, it amplifies everything else that I do.
I feel it, but then I get you, and it's like, because now when they book you, do they book you as a DJ or as an artist?
That's
get
always
me?
discussed.
It's always discussed, right? Because
Yeah.
this is what they're gonna ask you, like, yo, do I book you as a DJ or as a rapper? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and this is where you got to look at some of the artists where they focus on one thing first, and then
then-
make that thing work like crazy, like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
He's been a comedian from day one before he became an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it was gonna be like, no, he's bound to become an actor. So you gotta like ride something until it's like it's time for you to evolve.
Yeah,
You
I
get
hear
me?
that. I hear that.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like a disaster because now you don't know if you're coming or going.
Yeah.
Because you're never gonna become, that's why they say that you're jack of all trades.
But a master of none.
Yeah, because you're not pushing
That far in any of the other things.
100%. Until
Yeah.
you get to a point where you actually like, no, this is what is actually his forte before the other things. I DJ, but DJ came before presenting. You get me? Because that had to take off first, but I didn't know I could present, but I was doing other shows in the background, hosting b-boy events.
So, like right now,
Yeah.
I'm rapping on the forefront.
Right.
But I'm doing DJ sets in the background.
Are you still DJing?
Not that much, but yeah.
Yeah. So what's the priority right? What's giving you the most cash right now?
The rap.
The rap. Okay. So the rap's giving you the most money right now. And people can get your stuff on SoundCloud,
SoundCloud.
but that doesn't pay, right?
No.
Exactly. Right?
But I get the stuff on like Apple Music or whatever.
Okay, so you got it there too.
Yeah.
So it is on digital DSPs or digital stores.
But when we get to that point,
Yeah.
that also doesn't really pay
It depends.
immediately, right?
Not immediately, but over time.
Over time.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine with waiting.
Well, the reason why I ask because we got our own playlist, right? So you
Yeah.
gotta check out our playlist, and we actually list some of the guys' songs after the interview. They get
where?
listed on there because we want to get you some streams, and that's all about timing. And you gotta get those streams running right now because if SoundCloud doesn't pay you, but Spotify even pays you those cents, then you might as well just go to SoundCloud, to Spotify right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because SoundCloud is not everybody's gonna go onto a website because they don't even have an app. So let's go to the apps because this is the tool. This is the tool that
they're
makes the
gonna
money.
use, yeah.
Exactly. And you're not gonna go and scroll or jump on the app or jump onto SoundCloud via your phone. Doesn't make sense. That's more of a desktop kind of thing.
Desktop thing, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that makes more sense. So tell us about Dishes. This is the music video we're gonna check out right now. What inspired the name?
Well, Dishes is actually a whole joke between the fact that I can't really speak Zulu. So
Okay.
your dog, you're my dog,
Yeah.
Winjayami, right?
Uh-huh.
But your Dishes is also Izija.
Okay.
Right? So I used to call my boys Izijazami, not Izinjazami.
Right.
So they were like, yeah, we're your Dishes.
You're Dishes
So-
boy. We're Dishes homies.
Yeah, so
The
in my
homie- right, I get you.
in the hook, you hear that Petit Jazami, those my dogs, yeah, my motherfucking Dishes.
All right, again, we get where the comic comes from, and also we're gonna see if we can actually spit on the top because we got some hard ass tracks here
Let's go.
that you're gonna be spitting on. But we're gonna check out this. It's called this, by the way, it's by Ntatao. That's I don't know if it's his, that's his stage name, and then of course on the actual YouTube page it does say Benny Marsh, right? So we're checking out the homies music video. As you can see, it's literally this is quite scenic. This could have been like a travel and tourism kind of video. You get me? But yeah, man. So this was the inspiration that that your homies are called Dishes, and that was it.
Yeah.
Well, you got it mixed up,
Yeah. That
Okay.
was the joke behind the hook name.
right?
But then the whole song,
Yeah.
it's really like all three verses are a reflection of different sides of me, honestly.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, and I was watching this. I was like, okay, cool. And I mean, in Lesotho, you can't really shoot a lot. There's only so much you can shoot off because it's all the same everywhere.
Uh-huh.
I know the guy who does shoot for Hooper. He's got a mad eye. That guy shoots crazy.
Yeah, I think Lesotho has a lot of spots to shoot, and
They
it's
do
in
have-
those barren areas, those farmlands, the
Yeah.
mountains. That's where the juice is.
Yeah, that is where the juice is at. And I mean, do you ever, nobody wants to go back to Lesotho because when you go through the border, man, trust me, everybody's there for maybe like a weekend, and everybody's coming back to Jersey, or maybe to Durban, or
And
maybe to
the traffic
Pretoria.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's mad, it's nuts. Did you go back home during COVID?
No, actually,
You hung out here in
I'm
Joburg?
not here the whole period.
Really? That's crazy, man. Are you also an artist? Because I see you collect art.
No. That's a local shop.
Oh, is that at a store?
Cheaper online.
Okay, what kind of clothes do they have out in Lesotho?
Lesotho
Like
street
local, street.
Yeah.
Like what labels?
There's City Kings. There's DOD.
Right.
Being sold there. There is Bonono. It's also been sold there.
Right.
Those are the top three labels.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is Dishes, right? And I mean, you're just shooting it. So what is the theme behind you just sitting everywhere at different spots? I mean, you're sitting in the middle of town,
Yeah.
and the cars are just driving around you like the taxi rank.
Yeah, actually, the intention was we have no budget, we have this record, and we must have a visual for.
Right.
So the aim for this year, myself and the rest of my guys, was to get one visual across somewhere.
Okay.
Whether it's on television or something, or
Right.
whether we get a song playlist, it's just one form of acknowledgement.
Yeah, and how are you working on that? Because I mean, first of all, you already had Vits. you can get onto Vow FM like this.
Yeah.
Is it playing there?
No, it's not. This is not. My last shit was. Like, this one's not.
Oh, this one, but the other shit was.
Yeah, the last mixtape was because there was
All right.
actually someone interested in all of that.
Okay.
And I think
So now you
funny that
lost
you mentioned
interest.
that. So the last one.
Yeah, well, you
No,
don't have
it's not like I lost interest. It's
Okay.
that I think my eyes were like set elsewhere.
right.
But it is very important to tap in with your surroundings.
Of course, because I mean, like, you can become that hometown hero on campus. I mean, you've got how many students at VIT, bro? Like, there's thousands.
Yeah,
And all you gotta do is win them over. If you win them over, they're gonna
done.
hype your shit.
forever.
VIT is like the Santon of universities. You know what I mean?
I shut up.
It's either that or UJ King's Meet. You know what I mean? Oh, I know that spot. That's where the king comes and does his speeches and shit out there.
Yeah.
Right? That's where
It's called the Pope's pulpit actually.
the Pope's pulpit. Why is that?
One Pope came through and they built
I
that
heard
for
the
him.
story. I just want to know if you know your
Pope
history.
John Paul.
Yeah, I thought so. Right? Did you know that? The Pope went to fucking Lesotho, bro. He missed the whole of South Africa. He said going straight out there, and he went to go dress like the whole of Lesotho when whoever king he was talking to at the time. And that's the shit. Shout out to Shipas. They shot it for you.
They sponsored it.
Oh,
they
they
came
sponsored-
through with drip and all of that.
You came through a drip, or
They,
they?
came through with drip.
Oh, Shipas, is that the clothing label?
That's the shop.
Oh,
And
that's the
Bonono
shop.
was the label that I was rocking.
Ah, okay, that's cool. That's in the black and white,
That's
right?
the black and white, yeah.
All right, yo, check out for those labels, man. I always want to push the local shit right now. But yo,
Definitely.
so if we wrap you up in a nutshell, right, before we get into our freestyle section right now, what should we be looking out for? Where can people get hold of you on the internet? And what are the plans for 2023?
2023, we're trying to do scheduled dropping. you
Okay.
know. So instead of so usually I drop one project a year.
Right.
So right now we're trying to not waterfall it, but just give small snippets as the year goes by.
Did you enter the hip hop awards?
Nah, not this year.
Missed another shot. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Did you enter the Lesotho Music Awards?
Yeah.
Did you
Actually,
enter?
I won best collabo with a song
Really?
I have with Hope.
Oh shit! Shout out to I think it's
Hope and Turk.
who are the homies that organize it? It's the young kids.
I know my DB.
That's it, Madiba. Shout out to
Madiba.
Madiba, man. I mean, shout out to you. So you won the award there, right?
Yeah, best collabo.
But you won there.
Nah, I couldn't make it, no.
All right, shout out to them, man. I see your kids out there. I mean, I won a joint that we had off Reset with Uncle Crack and man, what's his kid's name? God damn.
Venushka.
No, not Venushka. No, Venushka. They got their own song. No. It's not the other D shit. They're not- Mass Echo. It's called
Mass
In
Echo,
the
okay.
Streets, right? So check that out on the Resets EP. And we're gonna get into the freestyle session, bro, because this is what really drew me to you to yo, we got some young and still doing some boom bap kind of raps. I was gonna get the right beat because it is a fire beat out here. Let's see. First of all, can you hear this? Is that loud enough?
Just turn it up a little bit.
Okay, we're not gonna choose that one though. We had that one for that one. Yeah. All right, I think this is the one I wanted. Here we go. We've got none other than Ntatao. This is your boy DJ Switch. It is the freestyle session, right? Coming to live from M Studios. It's tailor-made beats. Son, let's get this. It's the Mixtape King. Let's go.
It's the switch up, baby.
Yo. Probably one of the hardest side of them says Khaliki Chisa Makrepa Waya Hakakupota Satan.
Yo.
Skanduba Gau Telaka Sesotho now that gave my Sibono we've come this far. Tell me when out great fuck all. Maros sama di sokol.
Hey.
But the promela mo blokong kapostopong. Magenya kopana di kotong and regardless. Samela ngozi zao the pompong shit is harmless. I'm
Hey.
gassing. Freddy's son ran through the garbage and slashed the fake rap across his face and his harness. And now we lost his bullseye, he no more the target. A whack on whack crime for a dime, let's be honest. Niggas is tarnishing this rap shit. Them what Giannis gangsta backboard. Belly a buck, steady be catfish. Fuck with my John, I'm more the Baptist. Blessing these artists with the backbone. No more recording with the ad libs. Not a born if you that sick. Shit, wait. By the looks of it, hooks could pick up your sales, bringing bookings, repeat. Common sense sinks the penmanship masses, not trying to think about
Aye.
real life these days. Cause we lose it in the gym for the past 5-6 days. Man, I've been working extra shifts cause only he knows when I'll clock out. Until then, I'ma knock out whoever stands against me with 9mm cocks out. Click clicks, do anything for the likes in the camera and quick clicks. You hope it's a jab. Marapa katjaka, it's into Podonyan. Toka gabu ghost nyan. Serve it to my channels cause they cool enough to rose other brothers dangle some false hope. Thank God I never once sold my style, my swag or identity to a snots bro. Khosigari as a chub, Trumper ain't enough to compromise my integrity is beckoning as the funds look. How you look it too so ya how? I took the underground railroad on all those rainy nights we remained cold. When I was bombing out making peso, I shouldered off the dirt until Kaz gave me dabs at the main road. Highway to heaven out of gas with the main O's. Change your whole perspective about this rap shit. Should I make those sacrifice to dwell with vices and some fake hoes? Robbing me of my little light and some change, whoa. Once the bass meets with the brass, get too cynical. In my case, the cure and the cause had 2 syllables. We got Elaine and got along. We too eligible, not for the fame, but for the farms. My 2 minutes is up.
Hey. Let's give it up, man. And Ntatao right there holding on the beats. Yo, man, you actually could have gone on for a while.
Oh, yeah. I love that type of vibe.
Yo.
I love that type of vibe, bro.
Yeah, your face was kind of going skew like Conrad for a little bit out there, huh?
I like that grungy shit.
All right, cool, man. All you got to do is give us some likes and comments. Let us know if Telemate killed the beat or if he killed the beat on the freestyle right there. It's your boy DJ Switch right now. And of course, we're hanging out with none other than Ntatao. Make sure give us some likes, give us some comments. Of course, you can follow him on Instagram. We're going to drop his handle and so forth and so forth. Yeah, man. Bros, actor, comedian, you got to give us one more joke before you bounce. By the way, I didn't laugh that much as I thought I would.
Damn it. I ain't got no jokes. No lie. I ain't got no jokes right now.
You know what?
Every joke I have is about Lesotho, and I don't want to talk shit on them like
But
that.
shout out on the vernac on that freestyle though. Like fuck, yo, we don't hear homies go. And I know like
That's been a big point in my life, eh?
yeah, but I think most cats from Lesotho love rapping in Sotho. Like they don't give 2 shits.
Hell yeah.
I mean, shout out to Malum Vector.
Shout out.
You know, homie made sure. He made sure, you know. And I know that thing about Lesotho, man. They so patriotic. I love that about them.
Yeah.
Actually, this one time there was this Hannah met out there. Well, she wasn't even from Lesotho. She was from Amsterdam. Shout out. I'm not gonna say who. You know what I mean? I gotta stop talking about these Huns on this damn show. What do you? Nah, it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that. But yo, man, shout out to you, bro. So you saying we can look forward to? I'm looking forward to new projects next year.
New music,
Right.
whole year.
Who we gotta look for? Who do we gotta look out for in Lesotho besides whoever I mentioned? Like we know Hoopy, we know Uncle Crack, we know Malum Vector.
There's Turk,
Right?
the unfuckwittable rapper kid.
Turk.
That is that guy.
Turk. Is that guy?
There's Tory too.
Tory too.
Tory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bobby Strings.
Bobby Strings. Sounds like killers out here.
Lou Shrank.
Right?
I'm trying to not forget niggas. Nixon. There's John. You know John?
Nah.
John Sinudi. He's a singer though.
Nah.
Amazing voice.
Really?
Brilliant voice.
By the way, I heard the last time when these guys had like the awards out there. Yo, man, the Prime Minister's son takes all the awards, and he's also an artist. Like he takes all the awards, and you're like, how?
How?
Wow, yo, that Chankuras be lit up in that
Yes.
motherfucker, you know what I mean? That Maluti currency is lit. Yo, man, we're gonna end it off right there, man. Shout out to Ntatao.
Thank you for having me, man.
It's like it's almost like you gotta say Ntatao, you know what I mean? That's what you gotta say, but he's not Ntate just yet, you know what I mean? He's still Lighty, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, cause yo, the real Ntate's there. That's Ntate switch for you, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So yo, shout out to Lesotho, shout out to the homies out there, the Basuto people.
shout out.
Yo, we're gonna be out just like that. Your boy, the Mixtape King, DJ Switch. We out. Yo, Toomey, is that a cut?
Good.
That's a cut. Sound off.